Geeks, in this episode, we'll be talking about the Flash and Arrow crossover special.
We also have a couple big announcements at the end, so hold in there, kids. Just hold in there.
Hang on.
So without further ado,
This is Geek Eclectic.
Let's go!
why, thank you, Massa, for letting me lead off.
Oh, you're very welcome there, boy.
This is Geek Eclectic. I am not Stu.
And I'm not Nick.
So, in fact, I'm Nick.
And I'm Stu.
How you doing, Stu?
I'm good, how are you?
Can't complain. Had a bad day, but other than that, doing good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Bad day.
Loving school.
Oh.
Loving school.
Oh, I know you are. You were talking a little bit about it earlier.
Oh.
So what's going on?
Oh.
So, like, you are, like, being tested on something at school? I mean, freshen everyone's memory as to what you're going to school for again.
The issue we're all kind of having issues with right now, the real problem,
Yeah.
is that the tests are made by people that aren't our teacher because that's how they do it. So, in fact, we're not being tested on what we're taught. Mind you, I'm not looking for any teacher to ever teach me to the test only, but I would like that our tests reflect what we've been taught. That's me, though.
Yeah, I mean, that would,
That
that'd be
sounds
nice.
sensible.
In an ideal world.
In a world that made any semblance of sense.
In a world.
Where shit made some semblance of sense. Brought to you by the Koch brothers. Because, hey, why not? So,
I'm dying.
we were going to talk about tonight a little bit. That's an odd sentence structure I just used there.
Wow.
I was trapped by it. We're going to talk about Flash and Arrow's crossover episodes.
Yeah.
What did you think of Flash? Were you somewhat impressed? Disappointed?
I was
In pure adulation?
Nick, I was impressed. I'm just
Ooh.
going to say that right now.
Impressed.
I was impressed by both episodes, but obviously
Impressed.
we're going to start with the first episode, which was called what was it called? It actually had a
Flash
name.
versus Arrow.
I call it Flash versus Arrow Part 1. So we'll just go with that.
I thought it was actually Flash versus Arrow.
That's what I thought. But I guess the Arrow was called like the Brave and the Bold.
Brave and Bold. Yeah.
I don't know what this one was called. But
I'm going to look it up.
anyways,
Let me look it up for you.
yes, thank you, sir.
Geek out loud. Thank you.
So I thought it was awesome. I mean, so you've got the episode opens with this whole, bank robbery. This, you got the guy with the glowing red eyes, and as soon as he looks into somebody's eyes, they turn into this rage monster.
Rage.
I just beat the shit out of anything that's in sight.
Rage.
And that's what pretty much happens at the bank. Everyone just starts attacking each other. And luckily, Barry shows up in time and stops this dude from getting shot. Otherwise, he would be totally dead.
A little bit.
A little bit dead, yeah.
Slightly mortified.
Yeah.
Terrified. Stupefied.
Yeah.
By shotgun pellets.
That would not
Slash
be good.
bullets.
That would not be
Was
yeah,
it just a handgun?
It was a handgun.
Bullets.
Bullets. There you go.
Bullets.
So Barry meets Joe at the crime scene, and
Bullets.
they talk about the bullets.
Bullets. Flash
And-
versus Arrow. That's what it's called.
Oh, well, there you go. All
at
right,
you.
I had it down. Boom.
Being accurate.
Hell yeah.
Look at the rightness.
So Barry's telling Joe that oh man, everybody got whammied.
Whammy.
Whammied.
Whammy. Whammy.
Whammy. Whammy. God damn it.
Whammy.
Sounds like you have Tourette's, but you're just saying whammy, So how you doing today? Yeah, I was out yesterday and whammy.
You are out of your depth, my friend.
Whammy.
Lance-a-Palooza!
It's got part 2. Crossover event.
Crossover. Lance-a-Palooza meets Harry Dresden.
I'm all of a sudden in your episode now. What are you gonna do? You're not gonna do anything because you're out of your depth.
Yeah, you're Barty Allen. That's right.
I almost called you Arrow, but you're that streak guy. Shit streak. You shit streak.
You
right?
shit streak. You poop guy. You're the mile-long shit.
Oh, they call you the Flash now. Okay. Yeah.
Not gonna lie, it looks better in the papers when it says Flash compared to the guy that shits for a mile and a half.
Oh God. So
just liquid poop everywhere.
There's poop everywhere.
Everywhere.
Oh God. Oh jeez. Well, you know what I loved about this episode?
No, I don't.
There were some things I was kind of like, huh? Like there is like the moment where Iris is like telling Eddie all about.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the Flash. He exists. He really does. And Eddie's like,
he's magical.
Yeah. And Eddie's like, oh, you're
a crazy bitch.
You're fucking crazy, but yeah. So
why don't you go write your fan fiction there, bitch?
Yeah, go write in your fucking blog. So, but then like later in the episode, he becomes convinced that the Flash is real.
Mm-hmm. Before he gets thrown out of a car by
before he gets how does he come to that conclusion? That's like my only thing. I was kind of like, huh?
I was a little surprised by that myself.
Like he didn't see
He's trying to make a task force.
I would understand if he saw the Flash in action or something. And
actually do something.
Maybe he thought the Flash was robbing the bank or something. Which I don't know if he insinuated that. It wasn't really clear.
He kind of did.
Yeah, maybe. But he never really even saw him. He just knows it's a red blur.
Insinuation.
Yeah.
I felt it.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
Gotta get that, my friend. You know what? Before we get any farther, I just have to say we finished watching the Peter Pan Live with Stu's wife, and goddamn, that was atrocious.
It was pretty bad.
I just want to say, Christopher Walken, sword fighting, possibly the worst thing I've ever seen him do.
That sword fighting had to be the worst. Like,
let me swing this around. Hey, yeah. Brian Williams, why don't you have your son fucking do something?
I'm gonna go.
Your daughter.
I'm going right. I'm going right. You go left.
It's an idea. Yeah. Fucking try it, bitch.
They like barely like.
They barely touched the fucking sword.
They tapped each other's swords. Like, ding.
I wouldn't have minded just full out, real, just trying to cut someone looking thing.
Yeah, or at least try to make it look.
Break the damn sword.
Yeah, I mean, I get
that would be a great end of the fight. Just out of nowhere, Walken's sword breaks. It's like, that was part of the script. Go with it.
I'm still going to fight you.
It's good. Go with it.
Then you take out your dagger and you go to the second weapon. I mean, come on.
Works for me.
Just make it happen.
Works for me.
That was pretty bad. The whole thing was pretty bad.
You know what keeps throwing me, though?
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I love watching The Flash. I think it's a good show.
We're back to The Flash now.
But we had to just touch on that.
Flash the musical. We need.
It was.
I can run. I can run.
I'm very fast.
You don't have shit. You don't have powers, bitch.
Now, The Flash.
Back to The Flash.
It always kills me because you watch him zoom in and stop the shit from happening.
Yeah.
Mind you, seconds before you see the guy leaving the building.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, the criminal just was there. How the fuck aren't you catching him?
How did he not get him?
How is this day 3 and you're still wondering who the fuck this guy is?
It's to move the plot along.
I know it is, but still, you're the Flash, for Christ's sake.
I know. Well, there are a lot of frustrating moments in it, like we talked about at our last show, where he gets crushed by a metal shelf.
That was a couple back, but yeah.
Yeah.
Here, this metal shelf, mind you, you move faster than the fucking speed of sound. When you are going fast, it makes other people look like they're standing still. Yet, some loud noise directly behind you that sounded like metal shearing doesn't really startle you enough to bust your ass in one direction or not.
No, I guess I'll take this. I'll take
getting
around crushed
slowly. It'll be fine.
I'll take getting crushed by this metal shelf. It's gonna be okay.
I mean, Christ, just remember. Think of it. He fucking. I think in the episode just before or just after, there's a train accident where he is jumping through the train crashing.
Yeah, we talked about
save people.
Yeah,
like
everybody on the
turn
train.
Around quick enough to see the shelf coming and
Dude.
move out of the way.
Well, we said it last time that it's his weakness.
Yeah.
The metal shelf. Just
Situ-
throw a metal.
Situational awareness is his weakness.
Just make sure that Flash is underneath a metal shelf.
Game over for him.
Step 1, make sure he's under the shelf.
Put your
Step
dick in the box.
2,
Cut a hole in the box.
Step
3,
3,
put your dick in that box. Step 3, give her the gift. No, then you open the box. That's
Step 4, push metal shelf on Flash. There you go.
Step 6, remind him that you've made a cold gun.
Yeah. You always need a cold gun.
A cold gun would be a good idea right now.
There you go, Cisco.
Eh.
Oh boy, that whole part where Eddie calls him a public menace. I was like, huh?
Yeah, I know. Trying to make a task force.
But
Stopped believing in Santa Claus a long time ago.
I thought it was badass. Well, of course, they tracked down the money that the red-eyed guy stole.
Mm-hmm.
It ends up being there's a tracking device in it, so they track this guy where he's trying to make there's another robbery in progress going on, and Barry races to the scene.
Joe's there.
And Joe's there with 2 other police officers, and I think actually 3. I don't know.
One guy looks him in the eye. I think it was 3. It was 3.
Yeah. One guy looks that red-eyed guy in the eye, and he starts raging out.
Yep.
And shoots the
He's on
other.
his 3rd day of his period.
Yeah, Jesus, dude. Ooh. He starts shooting these guys, and Barry
busts one out of the way,
Yeah.
busts another one out of the way, and then jumps and gets Joe out of the way. And then, when he's about to get shot, Arrow pops in and kind of gets him out of the way.
shoots
One of his arrows and gets him out of the way.
shoots the cop out.
Shoots the cop and just,
Yeah. You're fucking welcome, bitch.
Nice mask.
I swear to God, you're faster than the speed of fucking light. And you can't fucking take all these guys out at once. I gotta be here to help you shoot these 2 arrows at that guy. Okay.
The guy that just hypnotized this prick was just standing here.
He's pretty much upstairs right now. I could get him right now.
I could go get him.
Yeah. I catch him. I'm an arrow, goddammit. I'm not at my depth. You're not at your depth, Flash. I don't even fucking need Lance here to say it to you. But
Barry, you're out of your depth.
But I'm faster than the speed of light, man.
Exactly.
I fucking told you. You could have taken this guy
Over the line.
You're over the line. Oh shit.
I'm the walrus.
Oh. So Barry's all like, "Oh man, you guys are in town.
He's like, hey, I know him.
You guys." He starts to smile. He's like, "Oh." He's like, "Hey, he saved me. Cool." So he races Arrow back to wherever their hideout is. It's in some warehouse field thing. I don't even know what
I gave him half an hour's head start. He pops up.
Then Oliver eventually pulls up on his motorcycle.
Seconds later.
And
nice little rat-a-tat between them, and she shows him a boomerang that she wants to run through Star Labs. Ha! Apparently, it's
who could this boomerang belong to?
Possibly an Australian.
Possibly with a title of captain.
Captain Australia?
Put another trip on the barbie, mate. Get a Foster's.
Captain Dundee?
This is a knife. This is a boomerang, mate.
This is like a boomerang that can explode. Boom. So.
What was that?
I don't know. It was something, though.
You went Michael Caine on that.
Michael Caine. This is a boomerang that will explode.
There's boomerang. It's the boomerang, then, Master Wayne.
If that means you fire me, then it means you fire me.
I swear to God, Alfred, I wanted batarangs.
I don't care.
Fucking boomerangs.
You said boomer-backa-rings.
Excuse me?
Boomer-backa-rings.
Boomer batarangs.
Yeah, that's what you said.
I swear to God, I need to get another fucking old man to be my butler.
I need
another old man to be my butler.
I like it, actually.
Oh, God. So, Yeah, so they're in town to investigate, see if they can find any
be
clues
awesome?
for this boomerang dude. What's up? What's up?
Like 40 years from now, if God, I'm forgetting his name. That's hurting inside right now. He was Batman in Nolan's universe. Son of a bitch. You know who I'm talking about, motherfucker.
Come on, Nick.
Help me out.
Fucking come on.
Christian Bale. Christian Bale.
Christian Bale. He's a young unknown.
I think in 40 years it'd be great if he took over as Alfred. And he just had a cycle. When they had a new Batman, they went to the next guy who was Batman to be Alfred.
I remember I was fucking cleaning these streets up, and now
Now I'm Alfred.
I'm fucking Alfred. God damn it. Maybe I shouldn't have fired Alfred.
Maybe I should.
No, I regret that. No, actually, I don't regret that.
I'm
glad I fired him.
him.
Seriously, bada boomerang.
Bada boomerang.
Bada boomerang, mate.
So, all right, they want to go and get this magic boomerang that apparently vibrates in her hands.
Whoa.
Which you noticed her say that, right? You heard her say that.
Yep.
Kind of
vibrating.
vibrates.
Wow, okay.
And Cisco's sitting there like, it does! We should go look at this.
We should investigate this further.
And then flying out of the office when they go and finally check the goddamn thing out.
Oh, God. I love how it's just flying around. And, like, Joe doesn't even react. He's just like, I don't like this Arrow guy, man.
It's fine.
You gotta get him out.
Arrow's a bad guy.
Well, they don't like... I actually like that Wells and Joe
know about him.
They know about
him. But
yeah. They know of Arrow. They know that he deals out justice in a different way than Barry does.
Mm-hmm. You can be a hero, Barry.
Yeah.
He can never be that.
And I like that they made that the difference in both heroes.
Mm-hmm. I did like when Wells tried to get Felicity to tell him who it was.
Yeah.
That's not my secret to tell. I'll figure it out myself.
How did he figure that out?
I don't know, but you know what?
Actually,
you know what? Probably.
Well,
let's be honest. He probably went to that computer and searched Green Arrow.
Yeah, I mean, he's already predicting the future and shit. But
you should probably call Oliver Queen and tell him that we need his help.
What?
What?
Well, went on my little newspaper thing and talked to Gideon, my computer or whatever the name is. Hey, Gideon, what's the name of Arrow? Oliver Queen. Thanks.
Good talk.
Good talk. Bye.
I'm out. Deuces.
Tom Cavanaugh out.
Tom Cavanaugh
out. Bitch. So
Ninja vanished.
We're gonna come back to him in a little bit.
We will.
But
oh my God.
What?
I know we're coming back to him, but I just have to say, the end of the episode, they're walking down the hallway, and he's like, "You can call me Oliver." And then he's walking down the hallway with them. He goes, "There is something not quite right about that guy."
Exactly.
I love it.
We're coming back to that.
We're coming back.
We're coming back to that
eventually.
All right. So yeah, Wells and Joe don't approve of Arrow. Joe's like, I want this guy out of my city by tonight or whatever.
He's out of his depth.
He's out of his depth, man. He's out of my city's depth. Get him out of this bitch.
Didn't realize you tortured a guy to get information.
And then you hear the Law and Order. Dun, dun. Get him out of here. Dun, dun. I'm getting
in Central City. The people are represented by two separate yet equally important groups: the police who investigate crime, and then the Flash who come and saves their asses. These are their stories.
Dun, dun. And that old guy comes back from the dead. Oh, geez.
Sam Waterston's now in the show, but it's something completely different.
I'm back as a ghost.
That's not Sam. Sam Waterston's the guy who's...
Oh, he's the other...
He's on Newsroom right now.
Oh, okay. All right.
To which at some point we're going to have to talk about Newsroom, but you have to catch up.
I need to catch up.
Holy shit.
Maybe you have to do a review on that.
Oh, I'm going to.
There you go. Anyway,
we
will come back to that as well.
We might. We might get not.
Yeah, we will if we can maybe. So where were we? Okay, so we find out that the guy with the red eyes, his name is Roy G. Bivolo.
Prism.
All right, I love that his name is Roy G. Biv. So if anybody knows RGB, red, green, blue. Some people call it our Roy G. Biv.
Yep.
I just thought that was kind of funny. I don't know. As a design nerd and all that stuff, I found it hilarious.
I enjoyed it as a photographer.
So they call him Bivolo. Bivolo.
He's not Australian.
He's not. I don't know why I'm talking in that voice.
I don't know. I had to catch it though. I was like, "You're going into."
All right, mate. Here's Bivolo. How you doing, there?
And there it is.
Couldn't resist. So
wait like 20 minutes. We'll be there.
Oh, we'll be We'll be next episode.
We'll be there.
Next episode, we'll be there, mate. So, all right. So where were we? Okay, so Oliver's trying. Oliver's trying to train Barry and teach him not to head into a situation without knowing the full picture.
Oliver's sneaky.
Well, let's face it. Flash has been heading. He goes into situations headstrong. Doesn't know what the fuck is going on. Yeah. He'll go up against somebody, get his ass beat.
Relies on his powers exclusively.
Yeah. He needs to rely on his,
understanding the situation.
Exactly. Be aware of his surroundings.
Yeah, situational awareness, Lana.
And wow. That came out of left field.
Archer reference.
Wow.
Lana, I'm driving the car. I'm shooting the gun. I have perfect situational awareness. You have no idea where. Oh, son of a bitch. He's right there. Exactly. So, he's training Arrow.
Yeah.
Arrow's. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's
wow, no.
Flash is being trained by Arrow, who says, all right, go over there and run at me.
This was my favorite part.
It was a great part. Yeah. You tell it because it was your favorite part.
So he tells Barry to go to the opposite side of this field they're standing in. And he's like, I want you to run at me, and I'm going to fire an arrow at you. He's like, you're going to fire an arrow at me? Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
So...
You're going to run at me shooting an arrow at you.
Yeah. So on the count of three, Oliver shoots the arrow. Barry runs forward, catches 2 arrows right away.
Catches the arrow.
Yeah, or does he catch 2?
Just 1 arrow.
Right, he catches 1, and then he's like, "Ha ha ha! I got it!" And then
the best part is Oliver started to just lower the bow. And he's like walking towards the bike. He's just like, yeah, psh, son of a bitch!
These 2 arrows. These 2.
You shot me.
These 2 bows are rigged up behind Barry.
Oh, relax! I hear you heal fast.
That was fucking great. I enjoyed that one. You heal fast. Oh boy. So back at Star, Felicity and the crew, they're talking about that how some different color sequences could reverse what Bivolo is doing when he makes eye contact with people. Turns them into rage monsters. So. And now we have Wells, inquiring about Arrow's identity, which she's like, she's like, that's not my secret to tell. And he's like, I'm gonna find out.
Mine was better.
I'm gonna find out in my future.
It's not my secret to tell.
Very good. Wow. Good Felicity voice. I'm Tam Kavanaugh, bitch. I'll find out through my future magical paper from the future. So shut up, bitch.
What's his
Shut up, bitch.
What's his computer's name?
Gideon.
Gideon.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Tom Kavanaugh.
Hi, Tom Kavanaugh. How can I help you?
Who's the Arrow?
Oh, that's pretty fucking easy. I mean, he wears a hood. If you
Shut
think
up
about
and tell
it.
me.
Well, if you think about it, he wears a hood and he wears a fucking mask that you could tell right away.
Did
It's
he-
Oliver fucking Queen, idiot.
Hang on, did he come back when Oliver Queen came back? To Starling City?
Yes. Nick whispering. Like he's a fucking coach. Yes, he did. Say that, okay? Good. Yes, he did.
I wonder if it's Oliver Queen. Because you know what? I'm noticing. I don't know why I know this, but my records show that black guy that he's with all the time, I think was Oliver Queen's bodyguard for a while. And Felicity used to work with Oliver.
Yeah.
So, general knowledge questions, I'm going to go with maybe it's Oliver Queen.
Yeah, I think so. And then he always hangs out with that one kid. He's like, calls himself like Arsenal or some shit. His name is Roy.
That's about right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got that figured out.
Yeah. Who's going to win the next Super Bowl?
That I will not tell you. Because you are a greedy Jew. Anyway.
Whoa! Bringing my heritage into this.
Gideon got very racist.
Bringing my heritage into this.
Gideon got racist.
You son of a bitch.
They don't call him Gideon the racist computer for nothing. Right. So
that almost got me to spit out the computer.
Gideon the
racist down.
Look at that. That's a song right there. Gideon the racist computer.
Racist.
Ding.
OMAC's the racist. Let's not lie to ourselves.
Yeah. OMAC from fucking
Legends of the Hidden Temple.
Yeah, he is very racist, I'm sure.
He is. It's proven.
I'm racist.
Yeah, he put Joe Torres in Hey Dude.
Oh, we'll have to get to that.
Oh, we're going to get there.
Oh, boy. All right, so back to Arrow. Back to Flash, whatever. Yeah. I keep forgetting, but the Flash Arrow.
Back to the stuff we were saying before.
Back to the things.
So, if I remember correctly, Barry eventually catches up to Prism and gets prismed in the eyes.
Yeah.
And he goes away instantly when he's actually good catch and powers out.
Almost dropped my cup.
I thought you actually had liquid in that, and I was like, no! That's right, you were just talking to it.
Yeah.
But gets prismed in his face.
Yeah.
And gets whammied!
Yeah.
Whammy!
Whammy! He gets just his eyes.
Whammy!
Jesus Christ.
He gets whammied, and
your ears just the listeners here just got their fucking ears whammy.
Whammy. Now they more or less. I originally thought that he got whammied, and then it just went away because his metabolism sitting fast.
Because he's got powers.
Exactly.
They can go away.
And apparently not.
Nope.
Apparently it's slowly building.
Oh, he rages.
And he's a dick to Oliver when he goes back to train again.
Yep. He's like, you're just jealous of me, man.
You dick face!
You're jealous of what I have.
I didn't get whammied!
Oh, wow, man. That was, kind of rude.
You were kind of rude there, man.
Kind of rude.
And then he goes back to Star Labs to be a dick to them.
Yeah.
And then he goes to...
he argues with the police chief.
Oh, that was good.
He's like,
get off my ass, bitch!
I'm here busting my ass.
Who the fuck are you to talk to me like that?
He's like, excuse me?
Sorry, he's under the weather. I'm sorry. He's being very rude. Joe, fuck off. How's that sound?
Shit got real there. But, so... All right, so he gets really set off when he sees Eddie and Iris leave the police station. Oh, he's whammied.
Whammy! Oh, shit. All right.
It's going to be one of those shows. So...
He gets really pissed when he sees Iris and fucking Captain Inferno walking out together.
Wait, what?
I don't fucking know. We sees Iris and Joe's partner walking out together.
Yeah, Eddie and Iris.
There it is, Eddie Brock.
Close but no cigar.
It's not Eddie Brock. Sees him walking out.
She sees Eddie and Iris walk out to the car, and they're driving off.
And he fucking starts just mad stopping towards the door.
He just rips off the door. He's like, "You've been looking for me." And he just starts throwing Eddie around, and so Eddie's just getting thrown around like a rag doll.
Who do you think you are?
So but then Arrow shows up, and the epic battle ensues.
Oh yeah,
between both Arrow and Flash.
I loved it. Felicity, I think you should call your friend Oliver Queen and tell him we need his help. Arrow.
She's like, really?
I mean...
How the fuck did you know that?
The Green Arrow.
Because,
Gideon told me, bitch.
Gideon, the racist computer. He told me he's green.
and an Arrow guy. So Green Arrow kind of makes
Kind
perfect
of
sense.
kind of put it together, you
Kind
know.
of sounded better than just Arrow.
Yeah, hooded guy, leather clad
dude in
Arrow
shadow.
Man. Yeah.
Mr.
Nordic beard, fucking
yeah.
dude that should have a Nordic beard, but he doesn't.
Guy who kind of is there, and obviously is probably this rich asshole guy who's basically gone off the map. Not seen. You never see them together.
I would just love to see that just go on.
Gideon.
Tom Cavanaugh just keep going on about.
So
I figured that
overall, you see the interaction between him and Gideon. So who's Green Arrow? Oliver Queen. That doesn't make sense. Who is it, honestly? Oliver Queen. Seriously, stop lying to me. Who the fuck is it?
Oliver Queen.
Don't lie to me.
Oliver Queen, Tom Cavanaugh.
Well, who's it right now, though?
It's Oliver Queen.
No. I mean, in 2014.
Still Oliver Queen.
No, I mean, eventually he might turn into that. But there's no fucking way, impossible in all Earth, that it's him right now. So tell me who it is!
Oliver Queen.
I'm disabling Gideon. Gideon's turned off.
I'm afraid you can't do that. He's not racist anymore.
Turned off.
The end.
The end. So Arrow pops
the end of
up.
Flash.
The end of Gideon.
The end
So,
of Gideon.
Arrow pops up.
Yeah, and they Arrow and Flash start fighting.
Yep.
And it's pretty damn epic.
It was awesome.
Oliver held his own, I thought.
Really did.
Yeah.
You missed me. No, I didn't. Boom! This fucking explosion behind him.
Yeah.
That's
got him again.
What was it? That's 2,000 milliliters of
Horse tranquilizers.
She even put you down, and he starts just vibrating.
Yeah.
Gas
He like
pops
shakes
off.
it off. He literally shakes off.
He
all
sweated
the-
out.
Yeah. And
Oh fuck!
And that's
All
when
right.
Oliver, you
Then
saw it on
starts-
his face. He's like, "Oh shit!"
The best part was that even after he's like getting his ass kind of kicked a little bit, Oliver changes his fighting style just enough to still hit the fucker that's dodging everything.
He fucking
Still dings his ass.
he
Just
cracks him on the
him in
jaw,
head.
man. He,
Boom! Oh.
and that catches Flash off guard. He's like, "Oh, okay, it's fucking on now."
Somehow
and he just
catches
lays.
his fists, turns him around when Diggle and Tom Cavanaugh come around. Open up the thing and start flashing with lights.
They come through in the Kavanaugh mobile.
The Kavanaugh mobile.
The Kavanaugh mobile, and turn on these fucking lights. And they have a little rave in the alleyway, and Flash turns back to normal.
Was it Diggle? It wasn't Diggle.
No, it
was
was Joe. It was Joe and
and Kavanaugh.
Yeah.
The Javanahs.
The Javanahs.
I like it.
Ding ding.
Dun, 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 dun.
Ding, 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 ding.
Star Labs.
Do, 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 do.
Boo.
Boo, 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 blue. Javanah. This summer, Javanah. Coming to a theater near you. I'm getting too old for this shit.
Okay, Rick.
Danny Glover's in this.
Okay, Murtaugh, that sounds good. He just has to see the right spectrum of light.
The new feel-good buddy.
It felt like, you know what it felt like?
What?
It felt like the Close Encounters ending. And you remember when they started trying to talk to the aliens in Independence Day?
Yeah.
Echo 1, on scene.
Yeah.
That's what it felt like for like 3 seconds there. Echo 1, transmitting.
All right. Great job. So, all right. So Flash is back to normal. They kiss and make up.
Did you know the part that stunned me? That fucking Arrow wasn't somewhat broken to shit after he was just pummeling him.
He was feeling it. I mean.
Oh, yeah. But think of how fast those punches were happening.
I'm sure he had some cracked ribs.
Oh, yeah.
Internal bleeding. I mean, shit.
Yeah.
He got like a couple fucking 100 punches in there. I mean,
He got a couple whacks.
Yeah. But Oliver's a tough son of a bitch, so he can take it.
That's true.
He can take it. So, at the coffee shop, Barry meets with Oliver and Felicity.
Do you know Oliver Queen?
She's just
He's
like
one of my freebies. Woo!
She's freaking out over that.
His arms are like twice as big as yours.
Yeah. Oh. Well, that kind of led up to the whole part of him being jealous of Oliver, and when he eventually gets that rage, he, takes that out on Oliver.
Yeah.
So, but now that he's back to normal, Oliver tells him like, "Hey, man, guys like us, we can't get the girl." And
Yeah, that was sad.
yeah, that was
Because the best part was it was Iris and Felicity that they were looking at.
Yeah.
Guys like us don't get the girl.
But in the end, I'm sure Oliver, she'll come back around. Because she's into fucking Ray. And Ray's going to be a fucking superhero too. She's got a type.
She really has a type.
She really does.
I love that.
Yeah,
I really have a type.
I have a type. He's doing like the fucking pull-up things.
Yep. And when the fuck did that become standard equipment in a goddamn gym? When the fuck did that become standard equipment in a gym?
I don't know, man, but
hey, Ray Palmer's got one. Oliver Queen's got one. Why the fuck wouldn't they have one?
I read about this in the in Pull-Ups magazine. Where
I know all about it. It's all good.
The shirt, taking the shirt off.
Probably
the pull-ups.
Too many drugs.
What I want to see is a competition between Oliver and Ray doing the fucking pull-ups. Who would win? You think? Oliver. I think Oliver would win too.
Yeah, probably. But if you want to do a competition between their bank accounts, I think Ray would win.
I think Ray would win that, hands down.
By a landslide.
Yes. For being filthy rich. Yes.
Ridiculously rich.
Yes.
Like, bought a company and is still fucking super rich.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's got him hands down there. But as far as pull-ups, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
But so we find out that Oliver's like, we just guys like us, we're not gonna get the girl. Eddie is now, full steam, gonna go
I'm
to
gonna kill that Flash.
He wants the Flash now. He wants to put him in jail.
That vigilante Flash.
Yeah, so now he thinks he's a menace to society. God damn it.
Woo!
So and then Oliver runs into this chick at the coffee shop, which I'm glad they actually came back to this, because I remember in last season of Arrow.
No.
Yeah.
Was it last season?
Last
season before.
The season.
I think it was the first season.
Actually. No, it was last season with
with
Slade.
How his mother cleaned up some of the messes that he did.
Yeah.
I think that was season 1.
Or maybe it was.
Like, honestly.
He got a girl pregnant.
Knocked that bitch up.
Yeah. And she's like, oh, hey, how you doing? And Oliver's like, I'm good. How are you? They just have like really like just some small talk.
Decent small talk.
Yeah.
And who's that? It's a long story. And just leaves.
Yeah.
And she's like, well, mommy's coming home soon, okay, honey? Okay.
Ooh, Oliver's got a boy.
Ollie's got a child.
Oh, shit. I wonder what they're going to make of that.
Arsenal.
But, well, Arsenal Part 2.
Arsenal 12.
Maybe this Arsenal won't be such a bitch.
Maybe this one would have fucked my sister.
Jesus Christ. Wow, that's really gross. A lot of incest going on there.
Well, didn't she make out with Tommy before?
Yeah. Oh, well, this
show is an incest playground.
We did touch.
It's a little fucked up.
The Queen family, man, they're fucked.
And hey, that girl that you grew up with, that's who you're trying to bang? Interesting. Interesting.
Yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that.
Yeah.
So the episode ends then with Caitlin looking at a picture of her former fiance Robbie, who we assume passed away, but
dead. Embraced the darkness.
Ew, he's not dead. He is not dead, because we flash to two thugs.
You cold there, buddy?
These two thugs coming up. Yeah, these two thugs coming up to him, and they're like, "Hey, man,
hey, we're gonna cut you and take your money."
Yeah, and then obviously they chose the wrong guy, because he just starts.
You cold? Nope. No. Whoosh. Flame on.
That's and engage shitting your pants. Holy shit! Wonder if you just walked up to some dude, just even ask like for directions or something, and this dude just fucking flames on, just like Human Torch. What would you do?
I would probably at that point
pick your cigarette up and be like, hey.
No, at that point, you know what I'd do?
What do you do?
Turn on the ice. I'd go, heroes, bitch.
Or you would probably be like, "Am I on fucking PCP right now?" And you're gonna run away.
I am highly drugged.
I'm high as shit.
I'm on all the drugs. At that
Holy
point.
fuck.
Well, this isn't really happening. I'm gonna go
Well,
sit down somewhere.
I think I just got whammied. Whammy! And there go your ears. Oh my god! So that was the part 1 of Flash and Arrow.
Crossover.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty fucking A. But
Crossover.
we're gonna get to. I think we're gonna take a little break here,
I am.
and we're gonna come back with part 2.
And more beverages.
Yes, si, senor. Yes, we'll be right back with part 2 of Arrow.
With more Geek Eclectic.
What he said. Whammy! Hey geeks, can't get enough of the show? Visit our website at geekecpodcast.wordpress.com for access to current and past episodes and the latest news and articles. Also, if you have a movie, web series, TV show, or pretty much anything that you would want reviewed, just email the show at geekecpodcast@gmail.com. Follow us on Twitter at The Geek Eclectic, like us on Facebook, and make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And we're back.
This time, we're back.
We're going to talk about the part 2 of the Flash and Arrow crossover event. And the name of the episode is called...
Brave and the Bold.
Yes.
The Brave and the Bold.
Brave and the Bold.
Brave and the Bold.
Michael Caine on the scene.
On the scene.
So, what's going on in this episode?
Well, this one overall has us set in Starling City.
Ooh.
Oh, yes. They're tracking down the Boomerang Killer, and it turns out he's in this house that he's rigged to explode. So they set off the explosions, obviously.
Yeah.
Why not? Set off the explosions at the front and back door.
Let's give him a show.
Exactly. And once they get inside, they realize that they just missed him.
Yeah, he's not inside. He just made dinner. He's gone.
Yeah.
I guess I'm going to eat it now. Looks like it's my dinner.
Beans, just like I like them.
Beans, the musical fruit.
They go back out of the hallway where they hear a noise, and 4 people in uniform.
They look like SWAT dudes.
They do, except they aren't quite Starling City SWAT.
They're more like
Argus.
Son of a bitch.
Put your guns down. Think you forgot how to count.
You're outnumbered. No, I'm not.
Argus. You have no idea how many people I have. Oliver, shut the fuck up.
Arsenal can't shoot for shit, but I can take all you out. Which is probably true. I'm sure.
Possibly, yeah.
So the last
Worst comes to worst, Arsenal could be Operation Human Shield, so.
Yeah. There you go. So the last episode, we find out, it was at the end of the last episode of Arrow, we find out that we meet Captain Boomerang. And I guess he ended up killing this guy who turned out to be an Argus agent.
Agent Argus.
So now they're trying to find this
Agente
dude.
de Argos.
They're trying to find Captain Boomerang, mate. So, I guess we'll get the flashback out of the way. Which, the flashback's in every episode, of course.
It is.
Yeah.
5 years ago.
I love the island flashbacks, the Hong Kong flashbacks.
I'm worried about Amanda Waller is a pain in my ass, but
I mean that's her character is naturally a pain in the ass.
She really is. But yeah, she brought his bow and arrows,
which is very nice of you.
So that he could basically torture a guy into giving the information where some bombs were. And, well, like a pussy, he waits too long, and boom, 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 some explosions happen.
Yep.
So that's that.
And she's basically the gist of it is she says that there are some people in this world that deal in extremes, and that you have to deal in extremes in order to deal with these people. It's the only way you can fight back. And Waller pretty much wants Oliver to hone in on his skills of interrogation.
Yeah.
And later on, he interrogates a guy who worked for China White, and we assume that he does not hold back, as the flashback pretty much ends there.
So we jump ahead to the present time, which I love saying jumped ahead to present, where Caitlin and Cisco are visiting Felicity at Palmer Technologies. And, well, they said they're to help find Sarah's killer overall.
Yeah.
But what Cisco's really there for is to see the Arrow Cave. We don't call it that.
I love that they reference the
Never.
Arrow Cave.
I know.
That's what I love.
I love that.
They actually reference, because that's what I've been calling it, the Arrow Cave. I'm like, they gotta call it that. Come on.
No, what they really should call it is the fucking quiver.
I'm surprised nobody said that. I'm surprised Cisco didn't say that.
I'm not.
He comes up with all the names.
He does.
Yeah.
I think Oliver's going to be the one that sits there and goes, it's the quiver. Shut the fuck up.
I would love to see that. I don't know if that's going to happen, though. Maybe.
Well, it was in the comics. We talked about this before.
Well, Harley Quinn. Yeah.
Harley Quinn's like,
yeah.
well, that cave kind of makes sense. You know, bats are in caves.
Yeah.
But Arrow Cave, arrows don't live. They don't live in caves. They don't live at all.
No.
You should call it the quiver. That is actually better.
It makes sense. Call it the freaking quiver. So the Arrow Cave.
You're still calling it the Arrow Cave? Shut up.
It's trying to be
It should
like,
be the quiver. You know what? It really should be. Shut up, both of you.
trying to be like Batman with the Batcave.
Yup.
So Felicity warns
Cisco and Caitlin that
not to call him the Arrow Cave.
Don't call it the Arrow Cave, but on top of it, he doesn't really play well with others.
Yeah.
So they eventually get in, and they're talking about how
Felicity.
it's the Arrow Cave.
Felicity gives them the grand tour of the Arrow Cave, and
Are we having? When did we start having people for paid admission? Seriously.
and Cisco's just like touching every little gadget.
Don't touch that.
And Oliver's just watching him like a
Don't.
hawk. A hawk. I'm sorry. And
Watch him like the Hulk. I know.
yeah. What are you doing? Get out of here, puny human. It's my Hulk cave.
Well, all right. Let's jump forward to where Diggle going and following Lila into Argus overall and refusing to tell Diggle about the whole, boomerang killer guy.
He's like, come on, tell me.
Tell me about him.
No, I'm not.
I won't do it. No.
So, and what do you know?
And out of nowhere, the boomerang feller is coming in and attacking Argus at their home court.
I'm coming in, bitch. Boomerang's hot.
Sweetie, you only call me sweetie when you want something.
You want a
Throws him a
boomerang?
gun. It's great.
What you need is a boomerang.
So they realize they're under attack, and Diggle calls, and Arrow and Arsenal eventually get there.
Yeah.
But Caitlin has a moment where she's like, "They're never gonna get there in time." Oh,
Bitch, please.
so they get there and actually save Lila's life. Am I saying that right?
Lila.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah. You got it.
Save Lila's life with the arrows that they shoot to block the boomerang.
Yeah.
And knock it out of the air. And jump down from what has to be at least the second, if not third floor.
Yeah.
And land on their feet, which that's painful.
Yeah. Ow.
Ow.
As soon as they land, ow. Okay.
It looked cool. It looked cool. That's good enough.
All right. Good. We stuck
They
the landing.
start fighting. Arsenal gets his bow knocked out of his hands eventually.
Yeah.
And then grabs out his kendo sticks, I guess. I don't know. But
Or did he take out like batons? Or
it was
something?
batons, kendo sticks,
Yeah.
same thing.
Yeah.
But they're getting ready to fight, and they kind of go at it for a bit. And at one point, Oliver gets knocked back, and the boomerang feller is about to throw two boomerangs at him.
They're about to nail him.
And a flash of light happens, and the Flash is holding two boomerangs that were going to impale themselves on to fucking Oliver.
He's like, "You owe me, bitch! I just saved your life."
Hi. I know that he's leaving right now, but I'm going to just hold these boomerangs.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm gonna let him escape again.
Yes.
It's kind of my MO. I
I like
race to
letting,
the.
it's catch and release. I could catch him right now, but I'm going to let him go for a little longer, and then I'm going to catch him again.
He's probably going to go hurt somebody or kill somebody.
That gives me more ammo why I got to catch him.
You know what? Gonna let him go. I'll get him later. I've got 30 minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
Or however long this episode is, an hour. I got
an extra 8 seconds. I just tied everybody up.
I got an hour here to catch him. I'll get him. So, oh god.
So back at the quiver.
Meanwhile, back at the quiver,
we realize that we finally find out the guy's name is Digger Harkness.
Digger Harkness, baby.
That's a former member of Suicide Squad, and the mission went wrong, so Lila made the idea and the thought to terminate all the members of Suicide Squad.
Big mistake, bitch.
Somehow survived.
I'm coming for you.
So they go back to the arrow quiver, and Diggle's got a bag of evidence, which she looks at. Is that
what?
Is that Argus stuff? It's evidence.
Diggle's got a bag of evidence.
He's got a bag of evidence.
Got a bag, man. He's got a bag of evidence,
really messing
man.
with my Zen thing, man.
I tell you, man, was that bag full of something green, man? I think it was.
It was true. It was filled with the broken, partially exploded quiver stuff.
Right.
Boomerang shit. That's the right word. The correct word is boomerang.
That's what you're gonna say to the police.
Nope.
They were crushed boomerang bits.
And before they walk in there, fucking Barry's in there. He's like, man, I'm hungry. I gotta go grab something to eat. Diggle and Lila get back in there, and he flashes in the room, and he's just like, Barry, your secret identity. What? They're married. We're not married. Well, I'm sure he told her about me.
No.
Dude, I keep secrets for a living. I'm the Flash. Hi.
Doesn't even care.
I'm the Flash.
Hi.
How you doing? You get sushi? Like, but no, yeah, I love the interaction they had in this. Like, as soon as he figured it, like, Barry starts to try and take charge for a second.
Yeah.
And Oliver's like, Barry, let me talk to you for a second over here. Okay. Well, it's going to take time for us to reassemble all these things. About as fast as Data with some processor chips in the engine room, but it's all good. That's a Star Trek reference, season 1.
Very good.
Boom, space sickness.
He puts them together like,
man, these grooves are just about the size that you need to put some C4 in there. Why would I know that though? It's not often that I, think of putting C4 on a boomerang
or into a boomerang.
But hey, why not?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Sure.
That's how I like. That's how. Wow, that was not Australian.
No, it wasn't.
That's how I like to do my thing, man. I like to put explosives on the boomerang, mate. You got a problem with that, mate?
I don't.
Good. Get back to your review.
So they figure out who actually did it, which is a guy named Klaus Marcus, who Lance had previously arrested, and Oliver goes and meets with him with Barry. Yeah. And you're Barty or something like that, right?
Body Allen or something.
You're like that Body Allen guy.
Yeah.
How you doing? You know what? You're out of your depth, bitch.
Excuse me?
Fuego. That's all I'm going to say to you.
Yeah,
Karen Murphy. Sitting there, he goes, Detective Lance. Captain Lance. My apologies. It's all right. Don't worry about that. You know what? Because I'm in my depth.
It was kind of funny because we haven't seen him in a while.
We haven't
so
seen
that's why he's like, it feels like we haven't. It feels like it's been forever. He's like, I know, right?
We haven't talked a while there, Arrow. I mean, Oliver.
Whoops. And you're the Flash? Well, whoopsie.
Well,
pull the Tom Cavanaugh there.
I broke the fourth wall.
Except I don't have a racist computer.
I don't.
Because I'm not out of my depth.
You know who I've got? I got OMAC.
Boom.
Boom.
Very racist.
Just a wall of stone that talks.
Just a wall of racist stuff.
So he kind of helps him overall. He goes, none of our leads have panned out. Do you have any idea where this guy is? He goes, you know what? I don't really keep a overall scrapbook of all my former collars. I'm not sure where he is, but he was dealing with the Russian mob. So if you can find them, I guess you could probably find this whole thing out.
And who used to be a part of the Russian mob?
I was me. Oliver Queen.
Yeah, that's more like it. We don't. You don't belong to the mob. We don't take responsibility.
Tony Kasak says I do.
We don't take responsibility for this one.
Tony Kasak. Doors open to you, sir. You take over. I'm gonna laugh for a minute or two now.
Oh boy! All right, so they find out that
shit.
that this Marcos guy,
Fart noise.
Klaus Marcos,
Klaus.
has ties to the Russian mob.
Klaus.
So we have Arrow, Arsenal, Diggle, and Flash. They're
Arsenal.
all teaming up, and they're going to
Case the joint.
Case the
Go
joint.
Get in.
Yes.
Get them some Russian mob.
So they make easy work of the mob. They find Marcos sitting there, and he's making boomerangs. And they're like, "Hey, how you doing there? So you're making some boomerangs?
Yeah.
Time to kick your ass."
He said for me to give you this.
This is probably one of my favorite parts of the episode.
Yeah.
Is that Oliver
Arrow actually tortures a guy.
Oliver shoots an arrow into his chest, and he's just into this Marcos guy's shoulder, and he's like threatening him. He's like,
what hurts worse than going in? Pulling it out. So if you want to ever be able to raise your arm above your shoulder, you're gonna tell me where this guy is.
And you just have Oliver and just Barry's just sitting there. He's
what are
you doing? What are you? Oh my God! You don't need to do that.
He didn't whammy you. What are you doing?
What are you doing? He didn't
whammy
you. You don't need to do that, man. He didn't whammy you.
Shove it up your ass. Fuck! That was a moment, dude. You missed it.
Oh my God.
That was a moment.
So, oh gosh.
Shit.
So
yeah, Arrow's torturing.
Arrow is torturing this guy.
Barry's sitting there going like, "I defended you, douchebag. What the fuck was that?"
But by interrogating this guy, they got Marco's cell phone that they can now encrypt and find Harkness.
Indeed. Felicity can get this.
Yeah, Felicity's gonna do this just like every episode. She's
super techie, and basically I'd kind of be lost without her.
Pretty much. She's gonna trace it for us.
A little bit.
So Felicity ends up hacking an Argus satellite, of course, and she finds
That's an Argus satellite.
Yeah.
Yep, it is.
Yep.
Not gonna talk about that.
And
nope.
No biggie.
It's okay.
So she uses
all the time.
Totally hacks into this satellite, and they track the cell phone to this like warehouse type place.
Mm-hmm.
So again, Arrow, Arsenal, Diggle, and Flash go to the warehouse, and they find out that Digger is nowhere to be found. Not there.
In fact, these bikers were paid $10,000 to give him, what was it, a cell phone?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was a setup.
It was a setup.
It's a trap! I thought you were going to say something there. So, yes, it's a trap! It's a trap! So, when in fact, Digger is waiting back at the Arrow Cave, or Quiver, and he attacks Felicity, Caitlin, and Lila.
What?
So after a shootout, Lila gets
because Diggle, Cisco, Arsenal, Flash, and Oliver all had to go
everybody just decides to go on this mission.
They're like, you know what, Cisco, we have nothing for you to stay here for. Let's go out.
Yeah. Leave the ladies back at the office.
Let's let the hens sit at home. It's fine. This is man's work.
And they're getting attacked by
they're getting their asses handed them.
They're getting attacked by an Australian.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, mate. I'm gonna throw the statue. It's gonna stick. Which pretty much happens to Lila. She gets
impaled by just a boomerang.
Boomerang to the chest. Ooh!
Chest shot.
Oh god.
To which, when they realize this is a setup, I'm stunned that the Flash isn't back at the Quiver.
Yeah. Well, you know,
that's just me.
The plot.
I realize this, but at the same fucking time,
we gotta move the plot along.
Even if it's just that he gets away and because he has to go and take Lila to the doctor.
Yeah.
You literally whole minutes are wasted just waiting for him to kind of get back and meander in.
Yeah. You figured he would beat everyone there too.
A little bit,
but no.
A little bit.
Got to move that plot along somehow.
No, you gotta do that.
You gotta figure out what to do.
Stabilized her, but I can't perform surgery here. Here's where the hospital is. Go.
He didn't even need to say. He should have just grabbed her and be like, "Oh shit, doo-doo," and I'm back.
Hello.
No, she just dies while you're sitting on the table talking about what they need to do.
Pretty much.
Oh shit. So I hear you, man. That's the one part that infuriates me a little bit about the show. Is that, anyways, So Oliver's blaming himself for what happened to Lila. He can't, he's like, and Barry's like, it's not your fault, man. I mean, Oliver's confessing that, every time that he is interrogating people and doing these things, these ugly things that he has to do.
Central City where it's sunny all the time, great weather, and you deal with enemies that you give colorful nicknames to. I live in Starling.
You're
We've had 2 terrorist attacks in the last 2 years. Where things are real and more dangerous.
This is what Oliver has to do in his city. This isn't Central City.
This ain't Central.
It's not all sunny and rainbows.
Mm-mm.
They don't name their villains happy names.
Nope.
And, they kind of allude to that.
I did like the moment where he's like, we don't give them names. What do you mean, like Deadshot and Deathstroke and...
Yeah.
I get your point. Shut up.
Fine.
I get your point.
But I like that because...
We don't usually do it.
Sometimes.
Occasionally.
Only when we need to.
Very much.
We're not just going to call him Bill. We're not just going to call some guy Bill. We're going to call him fucking Deathstroke or...
Striker.
Or we're going to call him fucking, Deadshot.
They've got a tropical island. We've got a tube underground.
Yeah. Which I found out that well, we'll get back to what I want to say in a little bit. Yeah. So we find out. So Oliver says that every time he has to do these ugly things in his city, he feels like he's giving a piece of himself up, his humanity, pretty much. Barry pretty much thinks the opposite. He thinks that Oliver's humanity is what has saved him all those years ago, and that what continues to help him survive. Not just being the Arrow.
Yep.
So eventually, Arrow and Flash confront Digger at the subway, mate. And
subway or train station?
It was I don't know. It was a little bit of both.
Both.
It was both.
It was both.
It was both. Michael Caine on the scene.
What?
I had to catch a train, and I saw a guy with a boomerang, and he was fighting a man in a leather suit.
A shoot?
It was scarlet. It was shoot. Do you have a problem with what I'm talking? It's not very polite.
A cold shoot.
It's
We're
not.
we're
It was
sitting
a.
next to the
It was a scarlet shoot, and it was a leather. Do you have a problem?
3-button is a little nice, Mr. Wayne.
So, so they're at the.
They confront him at the station, and he goes, "Yeah, well, you know what? You could stop me, or I've got 5 bombs located all over the city.
Oh damn!
And you can either stop me or stop that from happening." So,
well, Oliver, you're going to get the
to
bombs. Oliver, you get the bombs.
Don't worry, Oliver. I'm super fast. You
get the
have to go
bombs.
get the bombs.
You get the bombs. Yeah. And we're all dead.
So Barry flashes around.
Yeah.
Woo, finds all the locations because of a remote sensor signal that Cisco's able to help pick up, which I think actually was Felicity. Not sure.
It was Felicity.
Probably Felicity. Yeah. She's super techy.
Yeah.
And hot.
It's always Felicity.
She's not out of depth.
Not out of her depth. Oh.
Nope.
Go ahead.
Nope. Go ahead. So.
So
yep, exactly.
So there's
so
there's
they
all these
find the
bombs
fucking
all
bombs.
around. Yeah,
Yep.
they find the bombs.
They're like, "Oh, don't cut the wires. They
Oh,
have to be disarmed at the exact same time." Luckily, there's more people on the show today than normally are here.
Aha!
And he's like, "I'm gonna have to be in 5 places at once," and starts going and just grabbing them without telling them
Yeah.
what's happening.
Oh shit!
The one other thing that is killing me with the science and the whole thing.
Yeah.
They're talking to Barry in real time while he's going super speed.
Yeah.
And he's talking to them in real time as he's going super speed.
Obviously, there'd be a huge delay.
Or, more probably, for him, they'd get a stream of like...
Yeah.
And he'd be like, "All right, guys, I'm going to read you the book War and Peace and chapter 1. That would literally equals that. Like...
It's a TV show.
I know, but still. I wouldn't mind if you had to slow it down for a second just to hear what they're saying.
I get it. Yeah, it's It's
Just saying.
It's a
I
CW
know,
TV show.
And I love it. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying that's a slight plot hole overall.
There you
So
go,
he goes and
Arrow
picks him up
Riders.
and throws him to the spots there should be.
Yeah.
To which I thought it was great because he gets stopped at this garbage can.
Yeah, she's like, okay.
Okay.
And then she sees the pond, looks down. Oh,
Of all the things I could have been brought to,
Yeah.
the garbage can.
there you go.
I see how this is.
The garbage.
Sure. Dickhead. Gotcha. So they kind of time it and they're like, all right, you have to do it on 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, shit.
Everything blows up.
Well,
I guess they didn't save my city.
from here you should be able to at least see 3 of the 5 blasts. And nothing happens at all. And then Flash is right next to Oliver again. Handled that. Fucking he basically, which I thought was odd that Arsenal wasn't with him. A little bit.
Well, his sidekick. Well, in a sense, he doesn't really need a sidekick this episode because each is kind of like their. It's a team up episode.
Exactly, I know, but still, you'd figure Arsenal would be with him.
You figure.
Oh man, Red's so much cooler than Green. I'm really liking this guy actually.
Yeah. I like those little interactions too, but he's hanging with Diggle and Cisco.
Yep.
I mean, doing their thing. But I think one of my favorite parts was Oliver shooting. He held back on interrogating Captain Boomerang, but he did get a shot in it. Captain Boomerang shoots the arrow at his hand. Oh God! I got my head. Put another shrimp on the barbie. Shit.
My hands on the barbie.
Fuck me. So I thought that was hilarious that he gets
he did get an extra shot in that.
Just gets the arrow in the hand. That's Oliver. He's gonna do
Digger is in our prison. They get a tropical island, man.
Yeah. So Digger is sharing a cell with who else?
Sharing a prison. Was it a cell?
Yeah, I thought he was sharing. Yeah, he was sharing a cell.
Maybe.
Maybe he is. He's sharing a cell with Slade. That can't be good.
That can only be good.
That's going to be a team up in the future. I'm banking on.
I'm hoping for it. But I love Barry's reaction. Dude, he has a tropical island with a prison on it. We have an underground tube.
Underground metahuman prison tube thing. That's fucking awesome.
But yeah, I did like the very end of the episode. I thought it was phenomenal.
Yeah.
They end with going to a big warehouse.
Like a sparring session almost.
To see who would really win.
Yeah.
Arrow or the Flash.
Do you know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of the end, I believe, of Rocky 2.
Was it 2 or 3? It was 3, I think.
No, it was 2.
Was it 2?
3 was Clubber Lang.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Dang it.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 2 was the rematch with him and that's where
you're right. It is 2. Ding,
where Apollo and Rocky fight at the end, and
then
when they punch each other, it turns into like a weird
knockout
painting.
shots. They turn into a painting. Yeah,
they should have done this on Arrow.
They should have.
Turns into a painting as Oliver's drawing his bow back, and just Barry's running at him. Just turns into a fucking painting, Rocky style.
So who do you actually think would win?
I
love how he put it. He's like, when I'm fighting you, it's like you're standing still. I get it, you're fast. Okay, but I've got experience and tactics.
He's got the tact. Here's the thing about Oliver is that he has the tactics and that he can catch Barry off guard. But in the end, I think Barry would overwhelm.
You're incorrect. It's the Arrow that wins.
Really? I see Batman. So. I see Batman making easy work of Flash. I don't see Oliver. I mean, Oliver puts up a fight.
Oliver's basically a different Batman.
Well, yeah.
I mean, let's be honest. Yeah. He's got huge amounts of training. He's exceptional. He's got the experience. Yeah. He's got huge amounts of experience. He has survived for 5+ years doing this shit. I mean, no, actually, he's survived for 8 years so far.
Yeah.
Doing shit like this. So this is like week 9 for fucking the Flash.
Yeah. I mean, I like that the first episode ended in a tie.
They would have loved to see this. This is just us. This is for us.
Not for us, bitch. I wonder who came out of that.
I'm thinking Arrow did.
I think so.
I'm sure they both did.
Do you think he could take another 100 couple punches just like that? I mean,
I think he figured out a way to get around that. He's gonna get.
He just props all these bows everywhere.
He's got bows everywhere.
He just got bows everywhere. And he's just like, I dare you, bitch. Like, as soon as he hits the middle of the room,
that's
all these arrows.
That's when he catches the 2 arrows.
Yeah. He gets like 100 in the back.
I love that he literally sat there and was like, thunk, thunk, thunk.
Yeah, he was firing pretty fast.
Thunk, thunk.
That was badass.
It was awesome.
Ka-ting, 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 and then...
And you actually saw the world slow down when Barry started running at him. And you see him pull back the bow too far, set it where it should be, and then let go.
Yeah.
Grab another arrow, do it super fucking fast.
So at that end of the episode, who do you think Barry landed a punch, or do you think?
I'm sure he landed a few punches.
Oh, well, yeah.
I'm thinking overall the experience and tactics win.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I'm sure Super Speed had a good handle on this.
I'll give you that because Barry.
I think they're fairly equal.
I'll give you that. Barry still has a lot to learn.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing, I guess. All right. Well.
Yup.
Maybe I'll give you that. I'd go with Flash though. I think Flash would take it to the house.
Yeah.
That's just me, man.
But also half the things that Arrow would do couldn't really kill him overall for the most part.
But they're not going to kill. They're not going to kill each other.
I know, but they're both working with a handicap of not trying to really hurt them.
Well, yeah.
Even though they're shooting arrows at each other. I mean, at fucking end.
They're testing their limits, and
exactly.
They're in the end, they're helping them. They're helping both be better heroes and better people, I guess you could say. So
yeah, I honestly, overall, in reflection, I think I was more excited about this team up on television than I was hearing about Batman versus Superman.
Are you serious?
Yep.
I mean, I was.
I have more of a connection with these characters, and I like how they interact with each other.
Yeah.
I don't really like the current Superman so far.
Yeah, we haven't seen anything out of.
I was meh on the new Superman movie, and don't get me wrong. I'm sure Ben Affleck will do well.
Yeah.
Very well, actually. But I'm still meh with the fucking current Superman.
Yeah.
So I don't really.
That's how a lot of people feel.
Yeah. So I'm actually more excited about this team up than theirs.
Well,
which I'm sure, you know what? I'm sure this is some shit that could happen each fucking season.
Well, Stephen Amell even said that they're going to do their own mini Justice League.
Absolutely, and they should.
You know? They're going to do their own version. They're going to exist in their own universe, separate from the movies, which I thought was kind of a bummer. I would have liked them
I would have loved to see Stephen Amell.
I think he's...
Justice League.
I think he's movie caliber. I mean,
he is movie caliber.
Yeah.
Just as well as I think that the guy from Smallville was too. Actually,
Tom Welling. Yeah.
Well, no, I wasn't talking Superman from that one. I was talking the Oliver Queen from that one. Okay. I was talking the Arrow from that one
gotcha,
as well.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm sorry.
They were. Don't get me wrong. Tom Welling is movie quality for Superman. I still am on the bandwagon of. I think Tom Welling would have been a better choice to play Superman in the recent movie.
I agree. The torch was pretty much passed to him by Christopher Reeve himself.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I agree with you, man. But
Chrissy boy.
I think that I was very excited for this team up. I think anytime you get two major DC heroes together, it's like holy shit.
And not to mention these ones are so well cast.
Yeah, I think they are. They did a good job. I mean, I think the guy who played Barry was on like Glee or something like that.
Was he?
Yeah,
Renee
was. Yeah, Renee told me that.
Yes, he was.
He was one of like he was at the one guy's school or something like that.
He was at the all boys school.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know.
I just found that out. I was like, what?
My sister and mother liked that show a lot.
He was on Glee.
Seen that actually. He was.
Yeah. And now he's knocking it out as the Flash.
Yep.
I was
good casting choice on this one. Better than the last thing he was in.
Yeah. Very good casting for all around for all the shows. I just that's the one thing I liked about the shows is that each went into, Arrow's team went into Central, and it didn't feel weird.
No, it felt right. Actually,
and then it didn't feel weird when Flash's crew went into Starling.
It felt like they were both not only welcome but had a place.
Yeah, I mean,
I loved it.
I love that because in each city kind of had a different feel too.
Oh,
I mean,
big time.
Starling was a little bit darker.
Yeah.
You had,
I've had 2 terrorist attacks recently.
yeah, it's a little downtrodden.
It's a little sad.
It's a little beat
It's
up.
a little dark.
Yeah.
And Central City basically has metahumans and fun nicknames like the Rainbow. What was the Rainbow Rogue or whatever the hell she wanted to call it?
Yeah.
I was going to call him the Rainbow Rogue. That's why you don't make the names.
Yeah. Stick to the science, honey.
Yeah. Maybe next time I'll be in charge. We'll discuss it, and then I'll be in charge. Actually, kid, relax.
Tom Cavanaugh comes in. I want to leave the naming to me. I'm already gonna know because I'll ask my computer. So,
hey, who's it gonna be?
Tom, stop being a fucking buzzkill. Get out of here. You in the fucking future,
Dr. Wells.
God damn it.
Chill out.
Well, I guess while we're talking about Flash, I actually have some news about Flash. I'm just gonna post an article about this, but I saw some photos recently released.
Tom Cavanaugh.
Tom Cavanaugh's in one of them, but there's been speculation. There's been so much speculation as to who Kavanaugh it really is, who Dr. Wells is.
Dr. Wells.
He's doing all this shady shit. You know,
there's something not quite right about him.
As Oliver said.
Yup.
Like, there's something weird about
that. Was a reference. That was
yeah.
that was me going back.
Yeah. I mean
segue.
that was there. Good job. I mean, I love that because Oliver has that keen. If anyone was going to notice anything, you know it's going to be Oliver because he's got that keen
the fact
sense
that
about
he
him.
Flat out fucking said something as they're walking away in the guy's building. Underlined it even more.
Yeah.
There's something not right about that guy. There's something off. Something off about him.
I'm glad that they did that.
It. I
that
loved
Oliver.
it. And the best part was, it was literally the first time he met him.
Yeah, it really was.
What he's trying to say is that he really enjoyed working with you, and at some point he would love to work with you again. Yeah.
He gauged that right away.
You know my identity. This is a secret. What he's saying is that he wants to work with you sometime again, and he enjoyed being here.
Yeah. Well,
so keep telling me. You had the pictures.
Yeah, so these photos, which I will
photographic
include here.
Evidence.
Yes.
Insert now.
Photos now.
Now.
Engage.
Now. Now.
In these photos.
Whammy.
Whammy.
Whammy. Whammy.
So
I can see you literally photoshopping the guy.
Is this going to be rapid fire photos?
It's going to be the guy. It's going to be the guy from Anchorman.
Yeah.
With the red glowing eyes instead. Whammy. Whammy. Just flashing.
Right there. It's right there.
It's going to be that exactly.
So.
Okay, keep going.
Who is Kavanaugh? Is he Champ Kavanaugh?
He's Tom
Champ
Cavanaugh.
He's Champ Kavanaugh.
Champ Kavanaugh.
Oh, whammy.
He's Prism Kavanaugh. Champ Prism.
Champ Prism. That sounds like a fucking porn name.
Roy G. Biv.
Roy G. Biv.
Roy G. Biv stands for champ. What? Okay, so what do these pictures show?
So we've been speculating as to who Wells really is.
Yes.
And this could be a spoiler alert, so if you don't want to hear it...
Spoiler alert!
Pause right now.
Womp womp.
Or move ahead a little bit.
Move ahead about a minute and a half.
I'll post maybe where we...
As of now, move ahead 2 minutes. Yeah. You might miss something, but I don't fucking know. I'm not timing it.
And...
No.
I'm beating it now. So, in these photos...
Alert.
Spoiler alert. You've been warned.
Spoiler alert. Whoop whoop.
So in these pictures, we get our first glimpse of the reverse Flash / Professor Zoom.
Whoop whoop.
Oh yeah, shit's getting real. This is the guy who killed Barry's mom.
A little bit.
And put his dad in jail. He's fucking pissed.
Yep.
Now, in these photos, this is the spoiler part. You see Reverse Flash and Kavanaugh in the same photo.
But not the same person.
He's not, I guess it turns out that he's not Reverse Flash.
Good.
But the other thing is, in this photo,
Is it Joe? Eddie. It's fucking Joe.
Joe's in the picture.
Okay.
And so is Eddie, which I thought Eddie was going to be.
Possibly be Reverse
I
Flash.
thought Eddie was going to be Reverse Flash. Turns out he's not. We got a completely new guy.
No, he's just fucking Iris.
He's just fucking Iris, yeah. And bitching about him being a menace, Flash being a menace to society.
Yep. He's a menace.
He's such a menace. I'm getting pissed about this. Trying to give him up.
I'm Captain Hook. He's a menace.
Special appearance by Christopher Walken.
Hook, bitch.
The thing about, the Flash is that he runs really fast. And, you gotta get him.
Oh.
Christopher Walken, I'll get him.
Okay, so new character overall.
New character overall. I don't know what to expect here.
He's in the same shot as
Kavanaugh.
As Dr. Wells,
Kavanaugh,
and Joe,
and Eddie.
I
don't know how Eddie's in
there. Kavanaugh's name's Dr. Wells in this. We keep
I'm just calling Kavanaugh. We're just calling him Kavanaugh.
Dr. Wells.
Dr. Kavanaugh.
Dr. Kavanaugh. Eli Stone's father. He was a prophet too. It's okay. Runs in the family.
So once I saw this photo, I was
Eli Stone.
So once I saw this photo, I was like, "Holy shit, dude! We have a new character,
a new baddie."
So, well, he's the arch enemy too. So
no!
This is going to be huge.
Well, he is, 14 years older than when he was when he,
Oh yeah. Or he could have traveled back in time and.
Man. Dropping fucking spoilers all over your fucking screen.
That's my theory. Is that he traveled back in time and killed his mom?
His mom.
Like, oh, you're gonna embarrass me and try to take me down? I'm gonna kill your mom. Fuck mom
fucking dark.
Fuck doing mom jokes. I'm going back and killing your mom. Yeah, it did go
dark.
It did go dark. Yeah, it went dark real quick.
It's really dark there. That passed black into a very, very dark place.
The thing is, okay, if he's not Reverse Flash, who is Wells? Who is he?
He is
clearly
Dr. Wells.
Clearly, a smile came to his face when he sees that the Flash is missing in a time of need in the future.
Well, no, he wasn't. He wasn't happy he was missing.
He seemed to be grinning about it, though.
He was happy that it. You remember, it was context based.
Yeah.
He was happy that the Flash was back in history. He wasn't happy that the Flash disappears. He was happy to see that the Flash is back in history because after his powers got taken, he was like, "Show me the Flash." No references available.
Oh yeah.
Fuck you. Show me the Flash.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I just think that.
I think that though he's definitely a shady, possible bad guy, he's more good than bad. I think.
Maybe he's like an anti-hero or something. He's got to be a hero somehow.
He's Jeremy Stone.
There you go.
From Eli Stone. Dr. Oliver Wells Stone.
You're going to have to do a review on Eli Stone.
Phenomenal show.
Which we want to make an announcement.
Welcome to the review of Eli Stone. I'm Nick Compagnon.
There you go. Save it for the review.
That was a preview.
There you go. But we're making an announcement.
We're making two announcements.
Two announcements, yes.
Dos announcements, por favor.
Dos. I'll make number one. Numero uno.
You're gonna do the R one. I'll do the G one.
Yes.
Do it up.
All right. So
that was code, kids. You'll know in a second.
Yeah. You'll find it. You'll be like, oh, what? That's what they did.
They didn't plan this announcement at all.
Really?
Yep. All right. Give me the R.
So part uno.
Uno.
Of our announcement.
Spoiler alert.
On our channel we have our Geek Eclectic podcast area.
Yeah. Geek Eclectic podcast.
What do you call that?
Our main channel. Our main overall videos.
Exactly.
We're gonna be adding some supplements, kids.
We're gonna be adding Geek Eclectic reviews.
What?
Oh yeah.
What?
On this channel, we're gonna.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna be reviewing movies, TV shows.
Oh yeah.
Books.
Did we ever post that review that we had before?
We're gonna do it now.
was like week 5 of us doing this shit.
We're gonna do it now.
It's happening now. Oh shit! We're doing it now. Woo! So, Geek Eclectic Reviews, which will still be on the main channel feed, but it will have its own separate playlist, I'm sure.
Yes.
But holy shit.
We have a
lot of we're doing it now.
Yep. I know. I will
The
have
backlog ones we have coming up.
coming right up. But
Oh,
we'll have a bunch of things coming up. I just watched the movie Snowpiercer, so I'll be doing a review on that.
And most probably, I'm going to see Mockingjay months before Stu will. So I'll do a review probably on that. Holy shit.
As you're dying.
As I die.
Or
I will actually go in and talk with the differences of the book and the movie. Although most probably we're going to make these a little shorter overall, just to give you an idea of whether you want to, see the thing or not.
Yeah.
And also,
part 2.
Drum roll,
part 2?
please. I'm doing it right now. We're bringing Geek Eclectic Plays. That's right, kids.
Oh, what's
We're
Geek
gonna be
Eclectic
doing-
Plays?
We're going to be doing some good old-fashioned gameplay.
Oh.
We're going to be sitting there. One of the first ones we're going to probably come out with is Advanced Warfare.
Yep.
It's not Advanced Warfare. Is it Advanced Warfare?
Advanced Call of Duty, Advanced Warfare.
Sure. Yeah, the other one was Modern. That's what fucking tripped me out.
It's advanced now.
We're going to do some GTA. We're going to be doing a bunch of stuff overall. But it's going to probably be from at least my point of view, if not both of ours.
Yeah.
Right now, we've been finding out some good news about our overall page. We're getting a lot more views. And overall, it's expansion time.
Yeah.
It's time to pull up the struts that we have put down so far and get bigger.
Time to put on those big daddy pants and
People want more.
go to work, baby.
They're asking for more.
And we want to thank you guys
Absolutely.
for listening.
That and my bank account. But still, both.
Yeah. All right, Ray Palmer.
You got it.
But
Good
yes,
reference points, yes.
But expect a lot.
We're going to be hitting you with a lot. We're going to have more people involved. To which, for the gaming side, I figured we'd have to bring Colin in, honestly.
Oh, yeah.
I discussed it with him yesterday, and he's all for it.
Yeah.
To which he was sitting there originally going like, well, what the hell would I sit there and do? I'm like, have you ever been in the room with yourself while you're playing?
You guys are going to love Colin.
You're going to love. He's humble. He's humble.
He's like the Incredible Hulk. He's Bruce Banner, but when that game comes on, Hulk just comes right out.
I'm not going to lie. When it comes to people that actually play first-person shooters, he is easily one of the best I know.
Yeah.
But when things aren't going his way, he gets vocal.
Oh, boy.
And you are all going to either enjoy it or despise it. One way or the other, you're going to see it either way.
Yeah.
So,
we're going to have a lot of fun.
News right now. That's the big news. We're going to see if we can actually make it so we can record some good old-fashioned gaming.
Yeah, some old school gaming.
Oh yeah,
some Sega Genesis.
We'll be able to record it in 1080p, but goddamn it, it's only coming out in 480, so it's all good.
Hell yeah!
Some good old-fashioned Sega. Boom.
Boom,
NBA
baby.
Jam.
Oh
my God,
boy, that's gonna get real.
That's what we're working on right now.
Yeah.
If there's any extension of time frame here, we apologize. This is going to take us a little bit of time to really get the ball not only rolling, because it's already rolling. Let's be honest. It's going to take us a little longer to balance on it. Yeah. To really get a handle of exactly all of what we're expanding to do.
Yeah. We are new to a lot of this, but
yes, we are.
And we have day jobs, but
yes, we do.
When we get to this, we will.
It's coming.
Yeah.
So I want you to do yourself a favor. Get yourself a comfortable chair. Sit back.
Mm-hmm.
Possibly pour yourself a coffee before you do this.
Oh yeah.
And prepare for more Geek Eclectic.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna be bringing it to you.
Bringing it.
Oh yeah. You know what's gonna hit you like?
Like what?
Whammy! Gonna hit you like that.
And with that,
I think it's time to bring this to a close.
I think so.
Thank you again for listening,
Thank you.
for watching our enjoyable screenshots and pictures that we're throwing in there.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. When you want to be thankful for something, Stu's the one that's incorporating some good, solid pictures
Thank you.
to increase your overall entertainment value.
I try.
Boom, boom. So, as always, thank you again, and wrap up. Bye-bye.
Thank you. See you guys later.
All alone, dwelling a new escape. Suicide's on the way. You won't until it's too late. So when you start to think about the alternate route, I'll start to hear what you're all about. Grab a hold of time before it runs out. Try to live without a doubt.